Welcome to Kung Fu Havoc number 2. So, this is my first chit chat, and I want to talk about something came across my TikTok, and it hurt my feelings. I don't have regalia for native regalia. I'm still on my reconnecting journey, and I'll probably be on this thing until the end of time. Some kids, wherever they were at a powwow, their regalia got stolen. They're still looking for it, and I don't know the TikTok lady thing. I might be able to find it. I might not be able to find it. But if I can find it, I'll play the video. Of course, I can't find it. But their stuff got stolen, man. A lot of people don't understand how important native regalia is. For reconnecting natives, we understand that well too much how important native regalia is. For non-natives, here's your big debut. 1. The headdress is very important. It is earned. Every feather in that headdress is earned. And we need to make sure these kids get their shit back. 2. Halloween is one thing. But when you take somebody's culture and spit in their face, you've overstepped your boundaries. Alright? You've overstepped your boundaries. And we have to understand that you doing a bullshit ass war dance or rain dance or anything like that, it's unacceptable. Now, I will admit, when I was a kid, I played cowboys and Indians, and I always wanted to be the cowboy because I was that brainwashed and because I didn't know that I was part native. And like I said in many of videos, I didn't fucking know I was part native until I hit the 5th grade. See how many years I've missed of my life? And then with my great grandmother, she didn't give us a lot of native stuff except for her and her brother John going to school and folklore. And folklore is very important, because it has to be passed down. We have all these problems in this world, and we can't get along because for the most part, it's a choice. People choose not to get along. People choose to go after natives because they're the easiest target. Why are they the easiest target? Because the government, for some reason, refuses to honor the treaties. Let it sink in. Think about every time you watched a cowboy and Indian movie and they told you that the Indians were the bad guys. Let that sink in. Think about, I'm going to get comfortable in a second before I end this fucking video. I'm trying to make the screen bigger. Think about how you were not taught as a kid in school that natives were killed and scalped. Men, women, and children were killed and scalped for $5, $10, and $15, maybe even more, and how natives were not given rights until 1924. How even though you're a sovereign nation, you still have no say in what happens in America, and that shit's still happening to this day. As a person of mixed native descent, I try to keep things kosher, I try to be fair. Because I am mixed, I try to be fair. I'm always honest. And when I had these things come across my FYP with the young boys missing their regalia, I think to myself, wow, so much of my life I missed on my native heritage. So much of it. There's nothing I can do about it now, 48. No. I'm not a good sewer, so I can't sew my own regalia, and you know, a lot of people around here wouldn't know what the fuck to sew in the first place. And then, you know, it'd be different if I was female because I can make a jingle dress, which is native regalia. For those who don't know that, it's the female regalia. The problem is that I'm Cherokee. I know absolutely nothing about my heritage. Nothing. I know they don't wear war paint. I also know that having babies out of their race was a bargaining chip. It is it's heartbreaking that you put on native TikTok and you watch people on native land get chased out of hotels because you don't know a good native from a bad native. I get on here and I talk about Trump, and my problem with Trump was that he was racist before he was the president, and nobody calls him on it. My problem with Trump is that he wanted natives to pay higher taxes on their casinos because their casinos was putting him out of business. And the only thing he could say was, they don't like natives to me. You can go Google that shit. My problem with Trump was with the Central Park Five. He said that they should legally be hung. Now, this ain't about Trump. This is about two young boys who are native, who are now emotionally damaged because some asshole at a powwow stole their shit. We talk about love and peace in this world. We talk about getting along. We talk about anti-hating and anti-racism and stop hate of all different people of color. And yet we neglect the small stuff. No. We neglect at what these kids are going through because their stuff was stolen and that people just don't seem to care. Now, they're out and they're looking for it. The lady just came across my FYP and I can't find it. I was going to broadcast it so we can put her number up here. And we can't. If it comes back, I will do my damnedest to do that. But native issues are big, man. And no one's listening. No one is listening. Today, I learned about Neil. Now I can't pronounce his damn last name. But he was a Cherokee. They killed him and put him on display. I learned it on TikTok. And I sit here after last night watching a bunch of school children in made up native clothing with feathers, females with little plastic bows, doing some kind of BS Peter Pan native dance. And the song they played was Cherokee People. Now I'm going to say some shit that's fucked up. It's directed at me. Because of the last few months, I honestly, truly to God, have been ashamed to say I was Cherokee. Shamed. I'm going to explain why. Before anybody gives me any problems, I'll explain why. If you ask anybody in America, for the most part, especially mixed people, and someone says, you like your part native, the first thing that everybody who says they're native has is that we're part Cherokee. When was related to a Cherokee princess, you know the story. I was not related to a Cherokee princess. And as far as we know, Grandma Ada was Cherokee. I'm still doing my research and my reconnecting journey. I have to find Dawes records. I have to find out how to get a blood quantum test. I have to find another DNA test because Ancestry wants me to pay for all this shit. I have to get a genealogy test. So, I'm going through some shit. But I'm not going through as much stuff as these young boys who have had their regalia stolen after their powwow. If you are such a heartless human being that you can steal from a child, you have some issues that you need to work on. I hit the wrong button and my camera just disappeared, so that's why the strange look is on my face. So I can make sure that this YouTube one doesn't play because I don't know what the hell it is. 2, I'm going to hide Chrome again. Wish there was a way I could stop that shit. And click on this camera and now I'm back. If you can steal from a child, regardless of what it is, unless it's like your child and you're stealing your snacks out the snack bag, yeah, it's still wrong, but parents do it all the time. But if you're stealing major league shit from children, including their life, you are not human. You're a piece of shit. Not the Doritos. No, that didn't come out of a child bag. It came out of an adolescent bag. Now, I don't know where it became, but we have snacks for children, and I need a snack. That being said, thank you guys for watching. I'm Echo Fed Grey Wolf. Be seeing you.